Alright, no more dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I'm also gonna change pants because it's really hot. 1 second. Okay, but besides that though, hello, it is I, the guy, and I'm feeling way better. I don't know if you can tell. Like suddenly, yesterday, I felt a lot better. Not really coughing anymore, which is, it's excellent. Excellent. I'm like 90, maybe like 90% better now. But don't, you can't jinx it, right? You can't jinx it. Still gotta like take my still gotta take my pills and stuff, right? You can't just like stop now. Gotta wait until it's like all gone. Maybe both actually, Doc, because like last night or like 2 days ago, I was up pretty early. And then I decided before going back to sleep, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me like take my pill and like one tramadol or tramadol, however you want to say it. It's like Panadol and ibuprofen, but like much more stronger, right? So I decided to take that, and I went back to bed. And then like next day, on the same day morning later on, I felt like way better. So maybe it's because of that one instance of me deciding to be like, you know what? Maybe I should take this. Also, I think it helped that I didn't go swimming. Actually, yeah, I actually listened to Dr. Chat. I actually listened to Dr. Chat, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's like not go swimming and just like do like indoor exercising instead. So I think that also helped. Anyway, hello. It is Friday. What are you talking about? Hello, Car, Duck, and Empty. The three blind mice are here. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow is the Video Game Awards. I think everyone, right? Pretty sure everyone and their mothers are looking forward to the Jeff Keighley Video Game Awards, where we award the best, we give the best content creator of the year to Hawk Tua, right? Sorry, I was watching Joel before this stream actually, and Joel was actually in a new cartoon series called Monkey Wrench, made by Zuriel. They also make like a lot of like Vinny and Joel animations, so fun. But they actually have a long like 30-minute like ongoing series called Monkey Wrench, and they premiered their episode like a few minutes ago. And both Vinny and Joel did some pretty good voice acting in the show, actually, I must say. But also because Joel brought up Hawk Tua. Anyway, if Jeff Keighley announces a video game and he's just like, now welcome onto the stage to present the award for best ongoing movie, Hawk Tua Girl. Do you think she's gonna show up? I'm just like sneaking suspicion that she's gonna show up in the Video Game Awards because she's a air quotes celebrity now, right? But also apparently she's under fire because of her crypto thing. Anyway, I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is the fact that Twitch's end of year, not award, but Twitch's end of year statistics, right, are out. And some of you guys posted your stats on the Discord, and I appreciate how you guys spent so many hours watching this stream. You know what? Thank you very much for that. Actually, that's very nice of you to do that. I'm so surprised that people still watch, despite me being a small plankton on Twitch. So yeah, thanks. I guess. No, I do appreciate it though. You know, a lot of people have come and gone, but I'm surprised that some of you guys are still here, and it's what makes this fun. Anyway, so I have not looked at my Twitch like statistics because I wanted to save it for the stream, right? Now how do you actually view it? Here it is. The recap. The annual recap. I can't wait to see how many times I did not chat in anyone's chat rooms. You remember how last year I had the world record of chatting exactly zero times in anyone's chat room. I don't think anyone else has done that before. But let's see. While we're doing this, we should get a video game OST playing in the background. Let's play what OST? Punky Skunk? Does it even have an OST? I don't even know what this OST sounds like. Okay, it's pretty nice. Duke Thickham. That's a good name. All right. Let's have a look at our Twitch. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's have a look at our Twitch end of year statistics. Me as a viewer, I watched 6,138 hours of Twitch. That is how many hours are there in a year? Holy shit. There's 8,760 hours in a year. And I watched 6,000 hours of it. Holy moly. Let's see, what we do some math. What we do like 6,138 hours divided by 24. That's 255 days of Twitch. Hello, side. Probably half of it at least. Duck. Yeah, probably half of it. My Twitch streak was 363. Wait, I missed 2 days. How did I only missed 2 days of Twitch. Wow. I almost did my Twitch dailies for an entire year. That's pretty impressive. Top categories of the year: Elden Ring. Oh yeah, of course, Elden Ring DLC, right? Germa, Distortion, Ella. Number 2, Tekken 8. Yo, let's go Tekken. That makes sense because I basically watched every single Tekken 8 tournament that came out this year. Fire Red, literally only Arix. Arix, Margin, Phil. Though Phil's doing like black and white. Maybe a little bit of Pi, but literally only Arix. Dark Souls Remastered is interesting. Actually, no, it's not interesting because I think Ella did like Dark Souls randomizer, use what you get, permadeath run, and it took him like an entire month or something. And then we have games and demos, of course. Cool categories. Oh yeah, I want to bring this up. I brought this up on Discord. But did you guys know that Twitch has a new global emote called Cat in the Chat? I believe this is how you use it. of this. Cat in the chat. Cat. How do you even use it? I don't even know how to use it. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know how to use it. But basically, this is the new emote, right? They even made an entire tweet about it. Here, let me show you. This is the emote right here. Cat in the chat. Now, the funniest thing about this is that it's AI generated. You can tell, right? This cat looks like it's melting. Its eyes look like it's melting. And its teeth are like melted into its mouth. Here it is. Here's even a tweet about it. They even tweeted it. If you thought the holiday hoopla was over, think again. 'Tis the season for coming together like never before, because a shared chat now includes shared viewership. Get combined view count, boosted discoverability, and from December 6th to 13th, a festive new emote called Cat in the Chat. To unlock, stream with the tag holiday hoopla in the shared chat session. Oh, right. It's a pay-to-win emote. But yeah, it's so funny how it's like AI generated. This is a good cat, though. This is a good cat emote. That's a good cat picture. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny how it's AI generated. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that's not crazy. Oh god, don't look at that. There you look at this. Okay, so back to here. My favorite streamer is, of course, Ella. 1,745 hours of Ella Jazz. Peeve, which is no surprise because Peeve. I just watch Peeve and listen to Peeve a lot in the background because like he does like 12-hour streams almost every time he streams, and his streams are like so chill, man. He always streams at the perfect time, which is like nighttime for me. So I just like leave a stream on running in the background. Aurix, 625 hours of Aurix. Nothing like 625 hours of Kaiser Ironmon, right? And Variety. Tolomeo, of course, 496. Cherno is a bit of a surprise, actually. I'm surprised I watched this many hours of Cherno. Well, actually, Cherno is kind of in the same boat of like Peeve. Wait. No Vinny? No, well, Jerma didn't really stream them that much this year. But no Vinny and no Joel? That's crazy. That's really crazy. But Cherno is kind of the same boat as like Peeve, where like these streamers I watch like when I want something that's like chill, you know? Oh, it's crazy. It's 1,745 hours of Ella Jazz. More than double the next person. That's insane. I sent 737 chat messages. Holy shit, that's like 700. That's like 700 times more than last year, actually. Cherno streams in the morning for me. And he usually ends when I get up in the afternoon. But sometimes, yeah, he streams at an alright time for me. But I watch a lot of his VODs. Especially his Fear and Hunger VODs. So that's probably why. And Voice of the Void, yeah. My top emotes of the year. Of course, it's oops, all my emotes, by the way. Doro. Why is Doro? I'm surprised Doro's first. What the heck? How many times? Only 29 times? Dang, how is this counted as like self? It's like me giving myself the medal, right? You know that meme of Obama giving himself the medal? This is me giving myself the medal. Anyway, I didn't really use many emotes. Well, it's because I used more 7TV emote. 50 gifted subs. Me as a viewer. Wow, perfectly 50? Exactly 50. Yay, Kip. Hey, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the
no more
64 months. Holy schmoly. That's like, well, looking for 36, 48, 60. It's like years. Wow. Well, thanks for still watching that long. He gifted 302. Jesus Christ. We got an oil prince in the chat. Look out. Hey, Dino Dance. One of the very few good Twitch emotes. I'm the thrill seeker of the year. What does that even mean? I'm a thrill seeker. A lot of you guys were like chatters. But I'm a thrill seeker. 6,014. 6,140 hours of Twitch. 363 days. Distinct days. Hold on, let me compare it to like... Oh, Duck's the same as me, but you're at 362 instead. Dang, you sent so much. You sent so many more chat messages than me. You sent 53.4 thousand chat messages. That's crazy. We did some like math as well. You had to divide by 24. Yeah, Allah's first 1,700 hours. Jesus Christ. Let's use emote. Maybe this is from me spamming it to make sure, like, if it makes sure it looks like fine. No, you should chat more, Doug. I appreciate it. You keep the chat alive. All right, how about me as a streamer? What's community? All right, this is a Twitch community. 21. There's 21 million streamers on Twitch. 9.51 million new stream. That is, wow. 20 billion hours watched. The GTA 5. The most viewed cat, of course. GTA 5, just chatting, Valorant. Yeah. Kai Senate had like 713,000 viewers. That's crazy. Oh shit, DJ. What? Beyonce playing a video game. Right. Phrase of the year.
What's up, brother?
Games of the year. Wait, what? Oh, right. Fields of Mystery, a wholesome game of the year. Helldivers 2 is the call, of course. Grocery Store Simulator. Simulation games. Leave a company. UFO 50. Oh, yeah, makes sense. GTA 5 game of the year. LOL. I don't care about GTA 5. Of course, GTA 6 is the most anticipated one. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Iron Mouse. Oh, yeah, of course. Cringe Demon Lord. Iron Mouse. Where's me? Where's us? Right, I don't... Chat. It's such a weird emote. It's just called chat. Man, it's crazy. I don't know anyone here. I don't know anyone here. Like, at all. I don't know any of these people. Fallout, the TV series, right? Arcane, of course. Mika. GDQ. Man, I did not watch GDQ at all this year. What the hell? That's impressive. Must be really heavy though. Casio playing... Duck! NASA? It's kind of cool. 80% of surveyed Twitch streamers agree that Twitch feels like family. That's kind of weird, but okay. Chat of the year. Jazzy Lady 87. Unplug it and then plug it back in. Ha ha ha, so funny. I thought it said gay for a second. Okay, how about us as a streamer? Chat room. Holy shit, I streamed 988 hours? Good lord, I streamed 204 times. 209 distinct days. 12,000 hours watched. That's a lot of hours. Thanks for watching 12,000 hours of this silliness. Top category of well, obviously I literally only did Persona 5 and Yakuza 8. Those took like half the entire year. And then we got the gacha games. Woo, gacha games. And so it's kind of like something special. Top stream of the year. 186 viewers. Whoa, look how much the popular over here. Top tags of the year. VTuber Asian Corona's #1 fan. Nice. 223,000 chats were sent in this chat room. That's really impressive, actually. Is it possible to like look at your previous year's recap? Which recap? 2023. Can you do that? No, you can't. No, you can't. If I post in Discord. I don't think I posted in Discord. No. Top channel emote is Wheeze, of course. Almost 5,000 times. Hat. Huh? Wave and Suffer. I'm so surprised Wave gets this many, like, uses, actually. I guess it's, like, so, it just works, I guess. Oh, VOD. You know what? That's genius, actually. Maybe. What did I do last year? I think it was, like, Did I do Phasmophobia last year? I think I did. Was that the year before? I forgot. Biggest parasocial fans of the year. All right, here's the top 8. Here's the top 8 viewers. By the way, if you're not in the top 8, you're not a real fan, Roy. I mean, Flower, Duck, Sign, Potter, Taku, Kyra, Jessica, and Empty. I mean, that's pretty standard. Crybaka's not here. Fake fan. What does that mean, a biggest fan? We received 45 raids. We got raided by Nicole, Demp, and Highwind. I sent 3 raids. Everyone won. That's a lot of raids. Only 3? There were 79 clips made this year. 17 unique ones. Top viewed featured clip of the year. I think I remember this one. Isn't this like... Let me see. All right. Yeah, I remember that. 178 new followers. Certainly not bots, of course. Oh, I'm pretty sure I rated in the stream. 140 new subscribers. Whoa, 9 hype trains. 2.8 million channel points spent. This year I was the clippable quest conqueror of the year. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, there you go. There is our Twitch recap. No real surprise, I think. Seems about right. I don't really play many different games this year. Next year I'm not sure as well. Jesus Christ, streamed 204 times. A lot of 2s. Oh well, okay. Anyway, chat, thanks for sticking around for this long, by the way. You know who you are. You the MVPs of the stream, alright? Not me. Alright? It's the chat room that makes streaming fun. Alright, that was Punky Skunk. Decent soundtrack, but I feel like every single song sounded the same. So speaking of Punky Skunk, I have actually completed my Nostalgia November tier list, by the way. And by that I mean I finished writing the script. I spent one day, actually. It only took me 1 day. I spent one whole day going through every single game and writing a short summary about how I felt about each one. Here's a short look at it right here. All the way down here, all the way down to 69, actually 70. Well, 69 actually. Yeah, I wrote a lot of notes and their tier list and the ranking for them actually. I was surprised it only took me 1 day. Anyway, I'm not gonna look at it again because I finished it and I don't want to like get stuck in that cycle of like, oh wait, let me double check, triple check, quad check. I'm just gonna like keep it as is. Anyway, I tried to like, it was kind of hard, but I tried to write like a few notes for every single game that we played, like the things I liked about it and things I didn't really like about it. So like some games may only have like 2 sentences, like 3 sentences, and others might have like, you know, 6 sentences instead. But I really try to like at least mention something about each game. And it's also going to be in alphabetical order because Tier Maker sorts your PNGs by alphabetical order. 69. No, I mean, yeah, true. But I mean, like, I feel like if I were to like recap this year, Persona 5, Yakuza 8, NIKKE, Honkai Star Rail, that's it, right? I mean, the games from Nostalgia November was like all in the retro category, so I guess it's kind of hard to like. Anyway, next year, I don't know what we're doing next year. I guess we'll just see. I guess we'll see what happens next year. Well, thanks, MD. I appreciate you and your company. All right, that's enough. As the cool kids say, that's enough glazing. Am I right? It's time to play some video games. By video games, I mean NIKKE Story 2 is out. Part 2 of the event is out.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Came out today. And what else is out today is the guillotine, right? The new guillotine character is out, right? Who might not be as good as Maiden. I don't know. I guess we have to see what the smart people say. So I did my preemptive dailies so we don't have to like do the boring stuff. Taku is here. I just finished my Twitch recap actually. You just missed it. So like guillotine, I don't know if she's good. I think Maiden's supposed to be better. But like watch, we're gonna get her in the first 10 pull, alright? You ready? If the luck calendar is correct, right? I'm gonna have absolute pretty shitty luck actually. Compared to like other people. Yeah, Taku, you made it to the top 8 Tonkatsu fan club. Alright, you ready? Ready for the first 10 pull? I'm going to shit. But you know what? That's okay, because that just means we have to restart the game because the luck thing, right? The luck machine is just not on yet. It's a little bit like, it's a little bit you know, it's still cold, needs to warm up. So what I gotta do is I gotta like give it a full restart actually. Steam was unable to sync the cloud, which is really weird. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, I want to mention this. Do you guys remember Tolo playing a game called Me Side? If I show you what it looks like, if I show you, yeah, if I show you what it looks like, you probably know what it is. This game right here, this one. Boom. You might recall Tolo playing the demo for this game, actually. This one. Where it's like, you get transported into like an anime girl's like, room. But it's like, gets kind of creepy. Yeah, he played the demo of it. This game's actually out now. It actually came out yesterday. I remember I wishlisted this like ages ago, actually. So the reason I brought this up was maybe I'll check it out, actually. Perhaps. I'll watch Manly play it. Oh, if Manly plays it, that means I can't play it anymore, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Manly is my version of Markiplier for Tolo, I guess. Because Tolo really loves bringing up the fact about... Tolo really loves bringing up, like, whenever someone's like, oh, you know, I watched Markiplier play this, and Tolo's just like, well, I guess I can't play it now because a popular person's played it already. Manly's basically that, but for me. Maybe we'll maybe I'll check it out. Maybe we'll do it next week or something. As the first new game. Wow, I haven't played any new games in a while. Oh. So, new Eversoul character is about to drop. Actually, I think Eversoul's finished with its maintenance now, actually. It's either now or really soon. And new unit is dropping, actually. New unit's dropping that I think I'll like go all in. I'll go all in for, actually, and then
how do I look?
Drop the game, I guess. We shall see. Okay, so I had to restart the game because the game's luck machine was turned off. But now the luck machine is going to work, alright? Now the luck machine's gonna work. I can feel it. Do you feel it? Do you feel it in your bones? That's what the feeling is. Now the luck machine's gonna work. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's okay. We gotta like, it's still warming up, right? This one for sure. This one for sure. Did you know that gamblers, 99% of gamblers stop before they hit it big? This one for sure. No, I'm stopping. Alright, well, I guess we're not getting her. Okay, part 2. Okay, so like, let's see, recap for this. The Ark made a new like VR simulation machine, and Guillotine decided to use it without permission, and thus she got transported into, she got isekai'd into like this medieval fantasy world. That's kind of like her online RPG game, but this is like basically inside her own mind. So this is her projecting what she sees in her own mind about this fantasy game, and within this fantasy game, she ended up using her like a magical eye ability that she is not allowed to use without permission from the central government, and thus we got in the real world, we got the commander and Maiden to go to Enoch's simulation room, and they were just like, hey, and Ingrid as well. And she was just like, hey, Guillotine used her IFR permission, and so the government wants to make sure. The government basically wants to fry your brain, so we're giving you like 3 days, 3 in-game days to like sort it out, and like, hey, is she actually becoming a sussy imposter or not? And thus we're like, all right, cool. So we entered in this fantasy world, and Maiden is like a huge, like, Maiden's a toxic video game nerd, actually. She's very toxic, actually. But she immediately started RPing in this world. And then we kind of like we didn't bring this up to like Guillotine at all, I guess, because it's not important. But we have this quest to defeat, this giant evil dragon. And it's basically what it is.
World.
All right, cool. Now you're caught up.
And desolation. A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
Bonfire? Is that a Dark Souls reference? Anyway, yeah, that's what happened. Hard mode. Now, hard mode usually does not have any cutscenes until the epilogue, which is the final stage, if I recall.
Are you? Let's get this party started!
Teacher,
anyway, my luck is
what
run
are
out,
we
I
learning
guess.
Today?
If it's a request from my subject,
Can I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
On to our next story. A mass shooting took place in the city last night around 9 p.m.
Is this America? Ho 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 ho
Current
ho.
reports state that 8 citizens were killed and more than 20 seriously injured. Citizens have gathered at the scene to voice their anger.
Dang, unlucky.
The NIKKE responsible for the massacre was disposed of on the spot.
Oh, right, yeah. Guillotine also had this nightmare of like... Guillotine also had a nightmare about her like having to apprehend this this NIKKE that this news anchor's talking about. It's like a rogue mass-produced NIKKE that was just like, I'm gonna kill humans to protect the raptures. And then Guillotine's just like, I have to kill you. And then the mass-produced NIKKE was just like, why do you have to kill me? I'm just doing my job. And then Guillotine's just like, oh, dang, well. And then she just let her go. And I guess she ended up killing a lot of people.
But it does not seem that the outrage of the protesters who have gathered on the streets will subside anytime soon. At the same time, additional protests led by certain NIKKE phobia groups are causing further damage.
There you are. Let's go back. Guillotine?
Ingrid. This is because of me. I hesitated, and Chloe got hurt, and people died.
Oh, there's Chloe. Oh, yeah. So Chloe was also a seemingly random NPC. That's like the town's like mayor inside the fantasy world. And we're just like, who's Chloe? I guess now we know who Chloe is.
I knew that NIKKE was irregular, and anything she said was complete gibberish.
Well, okay, there you go. I guess rogue NIKKE is equal to regulars. Oh, there you go.
I knew that, and yet I still hesitated. Now look at what's happened. Innocent people are dead, and there's panic in the streets. And Chloe, my only friend, was injured, and I'm the one to blame.
I mean, I guess we kind of assumed that Chloe was like one of her friends.
This is all my fault.
What's happening now is real, I'm guessing. Well, not guessing. I'm pretty sure what's happening now that you're seeing is like real and happened in the past.
All of it.
Guillotine, I told you. It's time to go back.
Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Go back? Go back to where? To Extrinsic? Back to the old routine? I couldn't even complete the one mission assigned to me. I wasn't able to protect the only friend I had left. Now there's nothing left for me. What do I have to go back to?
So then, Will you remain standing still? Will you not move forward?
I told you. There's nothing left for me. Where would I go? For what?
Stop babbling and answer my question, Gyo.
Yo. So you're gonna go back. Go back.
Guillotine hastily rises and bangs her head into the suit of armor.
Ow.
It's an enemy ambush!
Hey, you.
You're finally awake.
Finally awake.
I mean, the first time she woke up, she like went into Emma's booba, right? And this time it's only armor. That's sad. What a downgrade. Sorry, I didn't realize you were both upright like that.
Wait, was that you, partner?
You bumped into my armor pretty hard, are you okay?
Don't worry. This body of mine is...
Just then, Guillotine stops, realizing that she is being held in the armored knight's arms.
Guillotine, are you okay?
It's just... How should I say this? Don't you think we're a bit close for comfort? Of course it doesn't bother me at all. I'm only pointing it out in case you're uncomfortable.
I'm on war!
What the... What's going on out there?
Ice barrier.
Or is it like guns? Guns in a fantasy world. Bullets flying from all directions slam into the ice barrier. Disrupt guns. Alright.
Everybody knows not to fight in certain safe zones, villages included. Gamers these days don't even follow the basic rules. So uneducated.
True, Queen. Am I right, fellow gamers?
Don't they care about getting shadow banned?
The Big O.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Sakura, Moran, and Rosanna here.
Was conceived under
And
oppression.
they got guns. What is that emo? Is that dog? Oh, Robert. To me, it looked like a dog wearing a chef hat. I don't know what breed of dog it's called, but it's like a dog that's like very like blah, 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 blah. It's got like chow. It's got jowls.
Grew in the cradle of discrimination. And will one day fall into the grave of destruction. This is karma. Basic rules? Those aren't important to me. I will do as my heart pleases.
Wow. That's the kind of nonsense I usually expect to hear from Guillotine.
Maiden. Oh, right, you're called Ice Rose in this world, aren't you?
No. You must have me confused with another mage.
Fine. Titles aren't that important anyway. Maiden, you have something that Lord Mustang of the Four Heavenly Kings wants. If you don't hand over the hero, then we will take them by force.
I'd like to see you try. You better be prepared, though. The only one who has ever gone up against me and won is Psy Control.
I who? As Songa raises her hand, the big old members surrounding her load their weapons in
The
unison.
moon is beautiful. The night is still long. Spend a bit more time with me, please.
Then I end up hearing that again in these circumstances.
Commander?
Move, maiden. Speed is power. Have you ever been cut at the speed of light, Sakura?
Death comes instantaneously. Charging down from the second floor of the inn, Guillotine cuts down Sakura in one swift strike.
Whoa, anime. Destroyed. Damn. Can't believe Sakura's dead. And that's how Sakura died, I guess.
Have faith. I will protect my people.
There's some people that didn't like Sakura's Sakura during the beach event when they like forced the romance on her and on you. I think she's alright, so I don't really mind. But I can see how it could be off-putting for someone.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
That should sort things out.
You're not too bad at fighting, Commander.
I can be pretty nimble if I want to.
Is that so? It looks to
Wink.
me like we could clear the final boss even without guillotine. How about you and I stay back and watch the ending unfold? Just the two of us.
Anyway, what's our next stop?
Jeez, talk about giving me the cold shoulder.
You get it? Because she's ice.
Well, Sakura mentioned something about Lord Mustang and 4 Heavenly Kings. The 4 Heavenly Kings. When you acquire the ultimate weapon in a game, there's usually a corresponding event where you encounter an enemy to test it on. The fact I didn't anticipate such a common series of events is a serious dent to my gaming cred.
Are you saying those enemies attacked because we attained the hero sword?
Don't worry too much.
Maybe.
Those 4 Heavenly
I'd burp.
Kings that came barging in are merely a test of our power. Once we defeat one of them, more will appear. That was the weakest amongst us. My power level is over 9,000!
I like that reference. That's a good reference.
Those are rookie numbers! Mine's over 530,000! They'll be spouting off all sorts of nonsense like these. Anyway, we only have one more day to complete our mission. We have to get a move on. We will defeat the 4 Heavenly Kings and take down the final boss in one fell swoop. Should we first direct our attacks at the Heavenly King who attacked the village?
Where should we go?
Good question.
If it's the 4 Heavenly Kings, they're probably at the association. I've been hearing strange voices coming from there for a while now. Stuff like, entertainment!
I like that. It's Mustang.
No doubt about it.
So it's the hedonistic Dance King. As a fellow destruction type, I'm not so compatible with him.
Sure, that's why.
Looks like we decided our next course of action. Let's head to the association.
Before we leave, I want to confirm something. Guillotine, are you back to normal?
What do you mean?
Yep, you're back to normal, all right.
Yep. Great.
I'd like to remind you once again, do not use the lethal eye anymore. Got it?
But what if we're in danger?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Why not just...
I'll consider your proposal.
Why not just tell her, hey, you use your lethal eye again, you're gonna like fry your brain and the government's gonna kill you, alright? Just say that. Here we go now.
Just a minute, everyone. You must be exhausted after that battle. You can rest here. I'll bring you something to eat.
Hello, coffee. Man.
Maiden, didn't you say we were in a hurry?
We certainly are. We need to leave right away.
Sorry, Emma, but duty calls.
Duty, not that kind of
Oh?
duty.
They all took off again, and so quickly. Well then, wishing you all the
My
safe adventure.
condolences, I guess. Rip.
On the way to the association, various skirmishes are taking place. One of which is a battle that gets on everyone's nerves.
I thought I told you to get lost. Stop loitering around here.
Jeez. Aren't you being a bit harsh?
It's Moron, the best character.
Don't you know that I just got here? Now's finally my time to shine. I can't just pack up and leave without doing anything.
You're so annoying. We aren't a part of the hero's party. All you're doing is wasting time. That's why everyone thinks you're a moron.
What?
Moron, and her name's called Moron.
Judge, if I may,
I'd ask you to leave this moron to me. You can handle the rest.
I keep telling you that I'm not a judge.
Elsewhere, a battle of
Oh,
exceeding
it's about
awkwardness
ads.
is taking place.
As they're about to start already.
What the? How are you still alive? I thought all of LaPlaza's companions were killed.
What a silly question to ask! That's because I'm no heroic accomplice, but a villain!
Come again?
All of you posers, stop
You got
trying
ads right
to
now?
act
Oh,
like
shit.
villains and get lost!
Damn. Crumpled. And obliterated. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. LaPlace, I guess it is. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get more water. Alright. No more ads. Let me go refill my water. I got my water bottle. Now I gotta like refill it. Okay.
I've decided to claim this place for myself!
Yeah, I have a giant jug, right, that I pour into like a smaller one.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, you've taken this a step too far.
Because I feel like it's easier to drink all my water if instead of drinking it from like one massive jug, I pour it into like a smaller one. So that way it only takes me like 2.5 refills of the smaller one instead of like having to drink the entire large jug, right? If that makes sense. A cauliflower. Because now that I finished drinking through the smaller one first, like the first round of it, this is the second round, right? Which means that after I finish drinking the second round of it, or drinking it for the second time, I just need to pour a little bit left, and that's it. Then that's all my water, if that makes sense. That's like the amount of water that I need to drink.
Come at me. I'll take you on.
I hope you're ready, Privity. Me? Didn't you say before that you could take a thug like that down by yourself? When did I ever say that? They seem pretty peeved.
It's like it might just be a mental thing, right? It's like how, let's say there's a Germa VOD that's like 4 hours long, right? What I do is I cut it up into 1 hour chunks. So that way, it doesn't seem that long, if that makes sense. Right? Instead of like having to sit through the entire 5 hours, what I do is I cut it up into like 1 hour segments. So that way, like, when 1 hour is done, I'm like, holy shit, well, that was fast. And then on to the next one.
Huh, don't worry. I'll deal with him. All you need to focus on is casting your magic spell. Magic spell?
What? She knows how to use magic?
I'm not sure if I want to do that. Then you leave me no choice, Privity. If you fail to live up to what this world expects of you, you will soon fall into the clutches of the Big O.
No. I did not duck, no. I spent like the 3 day away from streaming. 1 day was doing the tier list. The second day was just resting. And then the third day was actually going through the German VOD. So what I did was I finished going through the German VOD yesterday, actually. I watched all like 4 hours of it.
Okay, I'll do it.
And tomorrow he's streaming again. He's streaming the video game awards tomorrow.
Become tastier.
She said it. She said her burst animation line.
Coochie,
Coochie. All of Drake's stats have increased due to privity, not privity, spell.
That's more like it. All right, let's go take on Rosanna.
Thanks to the adventurers who bravely
I've got a
opposed the
backlog
Big
on
O,
backlog on backlog. Yeah, a lot.
Guillotine and her party are able to reach the association unencumbered. Once there, they encounter the first of the 4 heavenly kings.
I like how Moran didn't even fight anyone. She just got into silly shenanigans. And that's it.
So you're finally here!
Say the line, Mustang, say entertainment.
I've been waiting for all of you! Entertainment!
He said it! Oh, and cut to credit.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner?
Also chills because it's cold. Oh my god, wow, works. The next German video I'm actually going to do though is Germa's naked activity tier list.
This is going on a bit long.
Yeah, you heard me. It's funny because the whole topic started because he was playing an old ass 3DO game, right? You guys know the 3DO system. It's a really old system that came out before the PlayStation 1 and apparently was like $700 in like 1980. a little bit overpriced, I
Our
think.
adventure
But no, he was
starts
playing a
now.
3DO game, and it all started because one chat member mentioned how the developer of that game actually did like a 2-hour like developer talk about how they made the game, right? And then someone in chat said that sounds like something you just watch on the toilet, right?
Now,
And then from that one segment, somehow it ended up going to the segue of like how bad is it to do different activities naked, like cooking naked, reading a book naked, watching a movie naked, playing a video game naked, driving a car naked.
allow me to make one proposition. As you know,
So yeah, just German things.
only one day remains until the winter's bane reigns in totality. Everyone will freeze to death. And the perfect new world under
You know, it's funny you say that
Legend's
because that's what German said sign. He just said that's just illegal.
will be born. Should you interfere with my plans, damnation is all that awaits you.
Mustang, the hedonistic dance king himself. I ask you, do you truly think such threats will work on me, Guillotine de Mephisto?
Okay then, I shall grant you mercy.
She's so small. She's just so small.
This time, I will push me adorable girls back and take you down one by one myself.
Oh my god, how strong is Mustang? We don't actually know.
Are you saying you're going to fight honorably? Very well. We will send out one of our party as well. I'll even let you choose.
Guillotine. I would suggest hitting him hard and then launching an all-out attack once he's knocked down.
What? A hero such as I would never stoop so low.
I mean, have you seen today's phones, Duck? I mean, today's phones are made to break easily, so... There's a Potter's here. Hello, Potter. I can crush Suya's phone with my bare hands. That's basically what he is, right? He's Armstrong.
Now tell me, Mustang, who shall be your first opponent?
The knight in armor, advance.
He does have that gigantic disco ball ass. Huh. He's talking about me? What was his Marvel dialogue? He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh?
Yes, you shall be my first adversary.
Oh, so Mustang's a human, right? Yeah, Mustang's a human. Ingrid's also a human. Yeah. Okay, fine. Finally, a chance for a proper fight.
You sound like you've been looking forward to this.
I'm usually the one in the back issuing orders, so this is a rare opportunity. Even if going up against Mustang does make me a bit uneasy, I'll give it my all.
Such courageous. Truly fitting for one who is a hero's companion.
You're down with the sickness? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Potter. I shall grant you a sick leave. Alright, sick leave's over.
Maintenant, you and I
Damn,
shall commence the dance battle!
Dance battle? Wait, what?
Up, down, left, and right.
AB.
Mustang, the Heavenly King, dances his elaborate dance under the moonlight.
Is this a Final Fantasy VII remake reference?
Now, it's your turn. Can you measure up?
Cat,
Come on, partner. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Do the gritty. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Wait, this is just, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is just the command for an electric wind god fist in Tekken. Forward, neutral, down, down, forward. RP. RP is the triangle, like the second, yeah. That's just the... There's even I even did the electric sound effect. Oh, you can't replay, but did you hear that electric? Yeah.
Did you think I wouldn't know? How dare you try to use such dangerous techniques in a sacred dance battle?
Dude, it's a high, just like... It's a high, so just duck it, or just like sidestep left or right. Jeez, it's not that hard.
Shall never pardon you for this!
At that very moment.
Oh shit. Friggin' like guitar? A friggin' guitar rapture?
The blast of an electric guitar rings out from deep inside the association.
I was trying to kill some time until my next performance, but I couldn't watch this poor showing any longer.
What? Trebion, young lady, you will face me!
Sure. You okay with that, manager?
Makes way more sense for you to be doing this than me.
Exactly what I was thinking. Oh.
Let's see you try this on for size! For this is my best dance! And tail mount!
Then he rips his clothes
left,
off.
Right, up, left, and right. Down, up, right, and again right. Mustang performs an even flashier and more entertaining dance.
Now, it's your turn. Can you follow that one?
Screw this.
Did you just shoot him?
It's like I always say. Shoot first, ask questions later.
I can't believe Mustang's dead.
I've been beaten.
This is real life, not child's play.
Damn, partner, she whipping out that good old little Bessie, you know what I'm saying?
Dastardly. Other heavenly kings stronger than me will soon appear. As strong as I am, I'm the weakest amongst us all. Until 10 months.
Not looking. Heavenly King Mustang has fallen.
Well, that was a bit anticlimactic.
Totally.
I told him we'd give him a fair fight.
Thanks. Really, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. There are still remnants of the Big O in the village. Wait here a moment. I'll take care of it.
There's no need for that. Now that Mustang has fallen, the adventurers in our association can mop up the rest. The most important thing right now is the Winter's Bane. As the Heavenly King said, there's only one day left. After that, the Winter's Bane will cover the entire world. Guillotine, our hero! The adventurers will protect the village. So you must go defeat the White Ice Dragon and end the Winter's Bane. Most pressingly, you must bring this story to its most satisfying conclusion. One that Chloe can accept.
She's talking about herself.
One which Chloe finds fulfilling.
Huh?
A long time has passed since this story began. You're prepared to deliver the best ending for Chloe, are you not?
I'm not ready.
Could you not mumble in front of everyone? It brings back some bad memories.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I will show you all the way to the Demon King's castle. North of our village. There's a portal created by the hero Laplace's companion Maxwell.
Maxwell? Oh, Maxwell.
If you take that portal, you will be transported directly in front of the Demon King's castle. I will open up the portal so you can use it.
So it's a shortcut. Got it.
The only thing is that not everyone can enter the Demon King's castle. Only those possessing the courage to move forward may gain access. Keep that in mind.
Only those possessing the courage to move forward. Okay. So I'll find Vesti and head to Demon King's castle.
No, manager. I'll look for Vesti on my own. You don't have to concern yourself with her. I was planning on staying behind in the village to do some mopping up anyway. They're the ones who ruined my stage, so I've got to deal with them personally.
With gun.
Once I'm finished here, Vesti and I will join up with you.
She's gonna end up shooting everyone.
You can head straight to the Demon King's castle. Understand?
Commander, we don't have much time left. Let's do as Volume says.
Alright, I'll leave Vesti to you. Please be careful.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourselves. You're the ones heading straight into the Lion's Den.
Defeat the White Ice Dragon and save the world from destruction. As the hero and her retinue set out for the Demon King's castle, they feel the burden of their tremendous mission. Even though they all know exactly how the journey would end.
Volume is let's party. No! Vesti is let's party. I kind of want to lie down on my bed for like 5 minutes. Wow, I'm just tired now.
Let's finish it with a flourish.
I don't have the stamina to stream anymore.
Let me recharge my mana.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Does anyone need a potion?
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Okay, I'm back. Let me tell you about a small dream I had the other day. It was creepy. I don't really remember much of it.
The party travels through the portal.
But what I do remember is, I was lying in my bed in the dream, right? And I heard a knocking on my door. And it was like someone laughing. And I knew I should not reply to it and I should ignore it. But the knocking got like louder. And a noise outside the door. And I ignored it. And then I said, "What's that?" And then I did the horror game thing where the camera whips to the door, right? And then a person jumped at me. It was like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. They jumped at me as they were laughing. That was creepy, all right? I know you're trying to make it funny, but that was actually pretty creepy. And then I woke up and I was lying on my side and I instinctively looked over my shoulder.
And finds themselves in a village completely frozen over by the winter's bane.
But the dream I had today, though, was pretty okay, I guess. Me and my sister went, like, shopping at a very expensive clothing store. And, like, I got to pick out some, like, really nice-looking outfits, actually. And I was like, wow, this actually looks pretty nice. And then that was it. That was the only thing I remember.
It clearly illustrates that they are one step closer to the White Ice Dragon in the Demon King's castle.
Hello, Starling.
And that the end of the story is drawing near.
A world where everything is frozen. What a desolate place.
Painfully so.
Huh? Do you see that over there?
Oh, in the same dream as well, I was in my brother's room. And for some reason, I was going to do a Big Boss cosplay. Right? And on the desk, on the table, was like all of my sister's makeup. Like she had a shit ton of like brushes and makeups, like a lot. It was like completely filling the tabletop. And then apparently, Big Boss had like a scar going across his right eye, from the eyebrow down to like the bottom eyelid, right? And I was trying to get that to work, right? I was trying to make it work. I was like, how do I get this to like look like it? And I was trying out my sister's makeup, right? I was trying to make like I was trying to use like a black, like, not like a dye, but like a black makeup thing to like draw a line to make it look like a scar. And then my sister was just like, oh, hey, I can help you do it. And then what she got was she got this sharp instrument and she like sliced it across my eye. And then she like got me to look in the mirror in the bathroom. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? It actually looks pretty accurate now. Thanks, sis. And for some reason, my face, it didn't look like me. My eyes were like really far apart from my face. And the eye that like I wanted to get a scar right was like bloodshot looking. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty nice.
Is that some kind of light?
Oh, she didn't slash it across my face. It was like, it wasn't like a sharp instrument. I exaggerated, but she got like the other end of like a makeup brush, like not the brush part, but like the blunt part, right? And she pushed it against my eyebrow and like pressed down hard and then drew a line across it, like diagonally down into a scar shape. And then, yeah, same thing applied. Same thing happened. I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, what do you know? It looked pretty accurate. Thanks. Let's go check it out.
The party eventually reaches a place with a bonfire.
Where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this guy's trying to kill me. What a guy.
Or more precisely, a rifle which has been propped in the ground is belching fire from the barrel. Beside the fire is Exia, sitting in a plastic chair.
Exia?
That's me.
I thought you'd gone into hiding after our first meeting. So this is where you've been.
Ah, so it's you. El Telema Solos.
El Telema Solos who? She's sitting in that white plastic lawn chair that Virgil sat on DMC5. Oh, hello, Starling. I'm gonna be restreaming the Game Awards tomorrow. Actually, I don't think Final Fantasy VII is gonna win the Game of the Year. I really don't think so. The Game of the Year nominees were Astrobot, Balatro, Elden Ring DLC, Black Myth Wukong, Metaphor, and Final Fantasy VII, right? I feel like Black Myth Wukong's gonna win. But apparently, critics hated that game because of politics. So who knows? I don't think Final Fantasy VII Remake's gonna win because... Well, Resident Evil 2 Remake didn't win. I don't think Remakes can win. Elden Ring DLC, I feel like could win, but it's a DLC. Right? So that leaves Metaphor, Balatro, and Astrobot, right? I feel like Balatro's too indie, but then again, It Takes Two won, and It Takes Two was indie, right? I feel like Metaphor's too niche for some reason. Like, I feel like those games are too niche. So, are you guys ready for Astrobot? I feel like Astrobot's gonna win. Because Astrobot's a AAA game by Sony. And it got a lot of good critical reviews, right? And a lot of good, like, fan reviews as well.
So you've come to this place for the White Ice Dragon.
So yeah, I think Astrobot maybe has the highest chance.
Take a look at this, Exia. These are my companions. Contrary to what you said, I am not without companions.
Unfortunately for you. Utterly bereft of
If
companions.
Balatro wins, that's literally gonna be huge, right? Because is Balatro made by only one guy?
You are fated to die in loneliness.
If Balatro is made by one guy, then I don't think... I feel like by giving Balatro the win, if it's only one guy, all the big companies would be like, offended. That's like, oh, how dare this only one guy win Game of the Year? Jeff Keighley, here's a casual $1 billion to make him not win.
You're still blabbering about that?
This is a world based on Guillotine's nymph. So, that's not Exia. At least, not the Exia I know. Oh.
Hmm? Oh, I didn't...
You are fated to die in loneliness.
Ah, well, there you go.
All right, Exia. First things first. If we sit by the bonfire, will you enhance our stats?
Dark
Go.
Souls.
Go to the icebound Demon King's castle, where the source of this winter's bane resides. If you wish to be a hero, this is what you must do, even if you have no companions.
Exia?
Ah, so it's you. El Telema Solos.
Ugh. Is this just another NPC that repeats the same few lines?
Poor
Let's
Exia.
ignore her and move along.
Before that, may I offer a suggestion?
What is it?
Before we head into the Demon King's castle, we should at least discuss a method to defeat the White Ice Dragon. Don't you think?
You want that deer outfit? Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Wow, you're learning. Well, since our goal is a flawless no-death run,
Hello, Boop.
it's only right that we discuss how to defeat the White Ice Dragon in advance. We'll also need to figure out a few safety measures, since we need to finish the raid without anyone bowing out prematurely.
The battle hasn't even begun, and I can feel my blood starting to boil. So, Maiden, what should I do?
What you need to do is simple. Just don't use the lethal eye.
What?
Do you remember what happened both times after you've used it recently?
How could I forget? every time after I've used it, I wake up in the inn.
Oh, thanks, Boop. I appreciate it. I mentioned it before, but like, thanks to everyone here that has me on the top 5. That's very flattering. I don't sound very sincere, but it's because I'm like tired, and that's just how I sound normally. But it is. I appreciate you wanting to like watch these streams, despite us not being a very like big or popular person.
Hold on. Don't tell me.
That's right.
Maiden explains what happened to Guillotine both times after using a lethal eye.
So that's what's been going on. In the past, I sealed the one-winged Dark Lord away in my right eye. Afterwards, I have used its power to defeat evil, but without breaking the seal entirely. Every time I have unleashed that power, I have felt it. I have felt the one-winged Dark Lord biding its time, waiting for a moment of weakness from me. Waiting for the day when the seal is broken to take control of my body. No wonder I felt the power in my eye become stronger since coming to this world.
But also, during my break, my 3-day break from streaming and stuff, I also spent the time playing gacha games, yeah, of course. But I also spent the time actually going through the events, like in ZZZ. I actually did both Yanagi and Lighter's like event story that ends in like 5 days. It's like a pretty huge event with like cutscenes and stuff, but I actually took the time, actually did it.
It was all the work of the one-winged Dark Lord.
Oh, thanks, Potter. You could say that we are number one. Hey. Yeah, we are number one. At 50,000 messages. What was Duck at? I didn't see. I forgot. But I think Duck was like in the top chatters as well in my thing. This stream's like when you go to the Starbucks that someone from school works and you gossip about other people that went there too. Am I the cashier? Am I the worker there that just like is working in the background and just listening into like what you guys are gossiping about? Yeah. Oh no, Taco, I didn't do anything with that. I only clicked on it and that's it. I have the Google Drive link open, and yeah, I didn't do anything else. I had a look though, and they do have the FBX files and stuff. Okay, so yeah, for those of you that don't know, what Taku's talking about is one person on Twitter managed to rip the models from Marvel Rivals and put it into a Google Drive link. So like, I'm just saying, next time you see Anna, she might look like a furry. No, I'm kidding. But there is a furry. There's a furry, and apparently the models are, the models are very, very detailed. Much like the Half-Life 2 Alex mod, fully modeled. So I'm just saying, art, in air quotes, Rule 34, art's about to go hard. All right, I'm just saying it. I'm just gonna be blunt. I'm just gonna say it. I just said it.
So, if you keep using the lethal eye, the seal may end up breaking?
You picked things up quickly, Ice Rose, as expected of you. Indeed, if I unleash the full power contained within this eye of mine, the
Nude
seal
mod
will
for
be
the squirrel girl.
broken.
Yeah, Duck really likes that squirrel girl. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who is that squirrel girl? Like, where's she from? I don't know about you, but if I was a game developer and I made character models, right? What I would do is I would intentionally make them like, I'll make everyone attractive, right? I'll make everyone attractive, and then I'll make the models really hard to obtain, right? Like really hard, be impossible to obtain them. And then one day, I will pretend that someone has hacked into it, but it's actually me. I will pretend that someone leaked the models, right? But it's actually me, I leaked it. And be like, oh no! Oh, silly me, someone leaked the models and it's in this Google Drive doc. Oh no, I hope nobody downloads them. And makes, you know, art, you know, and it goes and it explodes, and it's like you know, it gets popular and stuff, and number one. I mean, I feel like that's just easy publicity. That's like easy exposure.
And the one-winged Dark Lord will take over my body.
Ugh. You fabricating wild stories like that is why all this happened.
As a Squirrel Girl from Marvel. But is she literally just called Squirrel Girl? And revealing our new Marvel movie, Squirrel Girl. That's her name, the Squirrel Girl. That is her name, the Squirrel Girl. Wow. Does she go, I can use some cheese? I don't know if squirrels eat cheese. Gideon, can you tell us more about the one-winged Dark Lord?
Oh no. Now you're interested in the one-winged Dark Lord as well,
Tepito,
partner.
that managed to beat Hulk. That's just silly. Okay.
It seeks to create a world ruled by silence. It is an evil entity, and it will eliminate anything that stands in its way.
So that's why it attacked us.
All the more reason not to use your eye. What do you plan to do if the one-winged
okay,
Dark
so
Lord
like
assumes complete
the Hulk is
control?
actually allergic to peanuts, and Squirrel Girl like launched a bunch of nuts from her mouth, and the Hulk was like, "Oh no, my allergies!" And then that's how she won.
You're a member of Extrinsic as well, Guillotine.
Jesus is a part of the Marvel superhero list. What? Is that them trying to like be like, no, you're not allowed to use Jesus. We own the Jesus IP now. Oh man.
When we say that our targets are irregulars,
Assuming direct control.
that doesn't refer only to corrupted Nikkes, but to any and all Nikkes that pose a threat to the Ark. And it's safe to say that the one-winged Dark Lord could be considered such a threat.
So, if the demon does indeed possess me completely, I must ask of you.
Huh?
If Jesus is a hero, no one is. Okay, Synchro. Is that her name? Was that his name from Incredibles? The evil guy? Synchro?
To ensure that the
forgot
world
his
does
name.
not fall into chaos.
Jesus of Nazareth. What's the point? What's the plot? Well, this is an event. This is not the main story of the game. This is a subplot. You're right. It's Jesus. What's Jesus' superpower in the Marvel universe?
You must carry out your duty, maiden. If I am consumed by the one-winged Dark Lord, and I become an irregular, you must eliminate me and become a hero of the Ark.
A hero of the Ark. And what about me? What if I become an irregular? Would you do what has to be done, Guillotine?
Of course I would. All extrinsic members must distinguish between professional and personal affairs. I must keep my composure and do what must be done for the sake of the Ark. I will follow the orders that are given to me.
Drowns you with bread. Does he turn you into salt?
I see.
Potter became the neuron-activated monkey.
However, you will not become an irregular.
No one can say that for sure.
No. I'll make sure that it doesn't happen. Even if I have to sacrifice this body, I will make sure you never become an irregular. Maiden, you will not become an irregular.
Guillotine, why are you always willing to do so much for me?
Aw, it's almost enough to get you wet around the eyeballs.
Suyin! Small child ruining the
Rust
moment.
buckets these days. They'll say just about anything, apparently.
Suyin!
You better watch out. How does felt like you dared to look me in the eye? Suin, of the 4 Heavenly Kings.
Of all the times to run into one of these guys, We don't have time for this. If this keeps up, Guillotine will. ...
The armored knight draws his giant sword and slams it into the ground,
Of course, it slams it onto the small child.
sending ice shards scattering everywhere.
Like he just bonked her on the head.
At the same time,
And it was like, boom.
a towering
And that's
wall
it.
of
That
ice forms
and then we
between
win.
the armored knight and the rest of the team members.
Commander?
You said it yourself, maiden. Guillotine hasn't become a regular yet. Let's take down the final boss together.
But...
I trust your judgment. I handle things over here. You go and take down the white ice dragon. Then we'll all return together.
All right. I won't let you down.
I'm not going back without you, maiden.
Let's go, Guillotine.
Many Guillotine's footsteps fade into the distance.
Hey, are you sure about this? It seems you're awfully cocky after facing Mustang. But he was the weakest among us.
Among...
Unlike him, my power level is over 9,000.
She said the thing. She said the thing.
No, wait. I mean, 530,000.
She said the
Do
thing.
you really think you can take me on by yourself?
I couldn't care less about power levels. It's not every day that I get to use the lessons that I learned from you.
Huh? What have I taught you?
Among Us. Yeah, apparently it is pretty popular. To hammer down the nail that doesn't know its place. Oh, it's a party.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure,
I don't know that.
partner?
Just look at them. Look at those bean-shaped creatures. You can just tell. Fortnite's not surprising.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
How about that Overwatch? Is Overwatch still top in the charts? Probably like League of Legends as well
You
because of
keep the
Arcane.
aggro roll for a second. Commander, our adventure starts now.
Oh, is that the stats? Is Genshin Impact on there?
The hero, Guillotine, and Maiden.
2024 Scorn Hub. Damn, Genshin Impact's actually up there. Genshin Impact's top 2. Wow. That is not surprising, I guess. Minecraft is top 5. Wow. Let me read this myself. Atomic Heart. Oh, it's because of the robot ladies. Skyrim. Huh. Zelda is lost. Wow. Detroit Become Human is more popular than Zelda when it comes to Scorn Hub. Sims 4. No Tekken? No Tekken. Slime? What? Slime? Who the heck's Slime in Genshin Impact? Mona is still first, which is kind of surprising actually. Huh. It's just what? Slime. Nickelodeon slime. Mario higher than Samus. Yeah, I was like, what? I was looking at like characters and stuff. It was, yeah, Sonic was up there as well. Like Sonic, just Sonic. Top 2.
are right at the entrance of the Demon King's castle. Before them stands a towering
All I'm saying is I can't wait for Jeff Keighley to be like,
ice.
and here now to announce the Game of the Year winner, Hawk Tuah. Woo! And then she's gonna show up on stage and be like, spit on that thing, and everyone's gonna be like, ha 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 ha. And then she's gonna be like, before I love video games, and before I announce the Game of the Year winner, I'd like to announce my new NFT coin called I don't know. Anyway.
Thanks to the help of their companions, their journey is reaching its final stage.
Once we pass through these gates, it's the final
Yeah, apparently
boss.
she's in the middle of being sued because of her scam. But you know what? She's just getting more popular, right? More and more popular.
Are you ready, Guillotine?
Well,
Lead the way.
Me?
With our current loadout, it makes sense to have you in the front and me in the rear.
Okay. I'll take the lead.
No Honkai Star Rail and no ZZZ.
Phew.
After nervously staring at the castle gates for a while, Guillotine tightly shuts her eyes and moves forward. When she does, she hits her forehead on a chunk of ice.
Ow.
Ouch!
You okay, Guillotine?
What is this thing?
She tries again to move forward, but
Ouch! I think there's been some kind of mistake. How can a hero be unable to even enter the castle? I've never heard of such a thing. What is going on?
Guillotine punches the gate, slashes it with her sword, and charges at it with full force.
Tekken Discourse. Trending. Only gooners will like Tifa and Tekken. Whoa. At least Tekken is getting traction after the TWT, right? And going into the TGA awards. People are dead set on either Tifa or Kiryu being the guest character for Tekken because they're showing it in the Game Awards. But like, I don't think it's gonna be either of them. I think people are gonna set themselves up for disappointment if they're just like, ah, no, it's definitely either Kiryu or Tifa, guaranteed. No question.
But nothing she does affects the immovable chunks of ice.
But I do find it weird how Tifa, like, there is a, it's like Tifa, it is weird how every person in Tekken subreddit was like, oh yeah, Tifa. If it's gonna be from someone from Fantasy, Tifa, yeah, oh yeah, definitely Tifa. Definitely Tifa. No one else, definitely Tifa. Like, everyone is just zeroing in on her specifically from Final Fantasy. And then someone was like, wouldn't it be so funny if it was like Clive instead? Because, you know, Final Fantasy 16 is like the newest one. Yes, Kiryu from Yakuza. Yeah, I mean, Harada and stuff, at least when Tekken first came out, Tekken 8, he was very adamant about like no guest characters for season 1. But then, you know what? He also said Heihachi is definitely dead. Heihachi Bishiba is completely dead. That's what he said. Completely dead.
Don't worry, Maiden. If we just keep working at it, surely...
Also, Anna Williams is probably going to be the first season 2 character, because if you look at the season 2 trailer, there's a helicopter that flies in with like Anna's like kiss mark on a torpedo, and that's like that's like her trademark. And then she's like conveniently shooting, the helicopter's shooting Nina. So like, I'm pretty sure Anna is like the first character of season 2. Which is funny because like, everyone complains that Tekken 8 is all 50-50s, right? 50-50 basically means like guessing, right? Oh my god, do you have to guess like, guess blocking low or like mid, right? And Anna is like literally apparently the 50-50 character queen, right? So the reason she was really risky in the previous Tekkens was that 50-50 was like not very like good, but in Tekken 8 the entire game is about 50-50s. So like she's like the queen of 50-50s, and apparently based on like some Sherlock Holmes type people, detectives, right? They're implementing a new like heat system actually Because if you look back on the trailers, it looks like both Jin and Azucena, they're like sliding into a heat dash, which means you can go for a low, right? And you can't do that actually. You couldn't do that before, but it looks like one of the heat changes is that you can dash in fully crouched. And apparently Anna has a launcher, right? Like a launcher, right? That's both unseeable and it's a low and a mid. An unseeable low mid, that's a launcher. So yeah, there you go. I think only Duck will understand what I'm talking about. Everyone's just like silly.
Remember what the village chief said earlier? The entrance to the Demon King's castle only opens for those with the courage to move forward. Guillotine. Are you afraid of the white ice dragon that lies beyond these gates?
There's no use trying to hide it. Yes, it's as you say.
I see.
But that doesn't mean we've hit a wall. There must be some other way to enter this place.
Yeah, you gotta analyze, right? You gotta analyze the clip, man, because they didn't really. If you look back at the season 2 trailer, like half of it was like cosmetics and battle pass and microtransactions, and photo mode, I guess. If you don't care about photo mode or the microtransactions, only like 50 or 40% of the trailer was like hype, and it was only because of new moves and system changes, and that's it.
What?
What'd she say? Guillotine, you stay here. Oh, snap.
You've experienced some very horrifying things, so it's only natural that you're unable to go on. I'm in the same situation myself.
Maiden? You still like what? 2 weeks or something? Excuse me.
You mean you feel the same way?
Do you remember the last mission that we had together?
I remember. We were tasked with apprehending the Electric Shock Squad, who had orchestrated a terrorist attack inside the Ark, and handing them over to the central government.
That's right.
What? That's not what they did. Well, I guess central government sucks though.
That day, I disobeyed orders and handed Trony over to Eleg. You remember what happened then? I was put on indefinite probation for insubordination.
Dang, definite probation. What does that mean? Probation is you're being monitored, like you're allowed to go freely within a limited space, but you're like monitored, right? Yeah, I guess they're talking about the that event where Trony learned about the main power source of the Ark, right? And they had to like fix the Ark's like power thing.
As for Trony and Eleg, they were handed over to the MMR and had their memories wiped.
What? Okay, I don't remember this part.
No longer was I allowed to be an agent for the central government. I ruined everything, and I've been spinning my wheels ever since. So, I decided to blot out the negative experience. To me, that was the only way that I could move forward again. The higher-ups told me that if I had my memory erased, they would let me continue to carry out missions as part of Extrinsic.
What? Maiden, that's...
I will defeat the White Ice Dragon for you. It's time to rid yourself of that which terrifies you. I can help you achieve that. The last thing I want to say is thank you for letting me enjoy such a great adventure.
Maiden passes through the gate and enters the Demon King's castle. Guillotine attempts to follow her, but... as before, the gates do not let her pass. And so, the journey of the hero Guillotine ends here. Guillotine has no idea how the story will continue. She only arrived in front of the Demon King's castle, unable to enter. And so, our poor, pitiable hero was unable to bring the story to a satisfying conclusion, thereby leaving her precious Chloe oh so disappointed. Isn't that right, Guillotine?
Why can't I do this? I want closure for this story. But now when I've nearly reached the end, I'm filled with fear.
You're still stuck here? Pathetic.
She did the Simpson meme.
Ingrid?
Don't worry, I will protect you.
There's probably a 7TV emote, right? Of like Seymour saying pathetic. And it's called Pathetic.
Let me recharge my mana.
Pitch perfect performance.
Oh shit, I think I gotta spend more money.
The four heavenly kings didn't even have to do anything. You were destined to fall apart. The moment you reached the Demon King's castle. Thanks to you, the Winter's Bane will soon be complete. Because of your inaction, this world will perish. A hero who ended up bringing about an entire apocalypse. How tragic.
No. Maiden said she would defeat the White Ice Dragon. If she does that, the Winter's Bane will also...
Fool! You actually believe Maiden will defeat the White Ice Dragon. As we speak, Laplace is guarding the front of the castle. Maiden doesn't stand a chance against her. She'll never even reach the White Ice Dragon.
But why is Laplace...
After defeating Shifty and challenging the remaining four Heavenly Kings, Laplace was completely brainwashed by Suen. Since ancient times, heroes have possessed bodies that are nearly invincible. As such, there are only a few means capable of harming such individuals. The hero's sword, the White Ice Dragon's breath, and the lethal eye, to name a precious few. And so, Guillotine, this story will end as a tragedy.
Ads? Oh shit, okay, well I'll be right back then. Oh, while the ads run. Ugh. Oh, ads over. What do you know? Okay.
By failing to defeat the White Ice Dragon, the Winter's Bane will engulf the world. And Maiden, unable to fulfill her final wish of helping you, will have her memory wiped. For Chloe, for Maiden, and for you, it will be the most tragic possible ending. That is where your story ends. So then, will you remain standing still? Will you not move forward?
Ingrid, I don't know. I'm the one who ruined this story, and I don't know how to rewrite it.
Stop prevaricating and answer my question.
Stop who? Speak or act in an invasive way or evasive way.
Prevaricate.
That's a good word. Prevaricate. Middle English and Latin.
I ask you again. Will you stand still? Or will you move forward?
Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for the reminder. I remember now where I decided to go that day and for what purpose.
Very good. Move forward. Nothing will stop you now.
You're not going to try and stop me?
If Maiden were here, I'm sure she'd say something along the lines of, one of the 4 heavenly kings will inevitably betray the others.
Whoa, and that's how it ends. Then we gotta wait until tomorrow. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we gotta wait until tomorrow. Oh, new place. Okay, wait. Oh, LaPlage. Whoa, LaPlage. And there's a secret thing here. One secret thing here. Wait, there's one here.
Partner? I can feel it. The call of fate. A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
I shall wait and see what the smart people say. To see how good the guillotine is, the limited one.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner?
Man, I was doing the ZZZ like arpeggio event. And oh my god, it's probably the worst event I've ever played. It was so boring and dragged out and like long.
World. One of foreboding and desolation. It looks like I've won this game.
I actually skipped through the dialogue, and I usually don't.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner?
Oh, not a minion.
A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation. A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
Maybe it's because I did it really late at night, but yeah, I really tried to pay attention, but holy shit, it kept on dragging and dragging and dragging. There's like 25 stages of the same exact thing, and it's TV gameplay. I wonder if it was because of that event that they decided to drop the TV gameplay. Apparently, the prophecy event, the one that takes like hours to do, that's like an example of good TV gameplay. But holy moly, the arpeggio, that was not it, I gotta say. I haven't even finished it yet. I have like the epilogue, we have to go through 2 more stages. But I think I'm just not gonna do it. It's like minus like 50 gems, I think, or 100 gems. I just don't want to do it. But damn, 30 minutes? Wow. Just like run Nicole and Nekomata, right? Yeah, I recently read about the Nicole and Nekomata thing.
I can feel it.
But like it's like a roguelite, but like all of your stats get reset. And I feel like if you get unlucky RNG, if you get a bad layout, it's possible to like soft lock yourself in like the first level and have to restart.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner?
Okay, well, I guess we should. I'm gonna spend money in game to buy more attempts. I need to buy 2 attempts, don't I? I think.
Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner? I can feel it. The call of fate.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, it's 7 more stages.
A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
I think after we finish this, I'm just gonna end the stream early. I think there's only like, I think there's like 1 hour left. I'm gonna guesstimate that there's 1 hour left. Oops. Yeah, I never tried the robbing merchants thing. Might be funny. Oh. Wrong. Oh, did I just go back to the same? I just clicked the same exact thing. What am I doing? Yep. Well, I'm doing the Game Awards, and then I'm leaving you over the weekend, so another 2-day break.
Are you ready to set up?
And then I guess I'll stream on Monday. Monday I'll do the tier list, and then I don't know how long the tier list is gonna be.
I can feel it.
It might again be another short stream. It might be like an hour or two. And then I'm probably then we can talk about which game to continue. Which games to continue from the Nostalgia November. But I think I might buy Me Side, because that game was pretty interesting when I saw Tola play it. Yeah, the reason I say it might be short is because like I showed chat. I'll give you like a sneak peek again, but I showed chat. What I did was I went on Google Sheets and I wrote an entire, oh, that's not right. That's not the right one. Don't look at that. I went on Google Sheets and I like basically went through every single game, put them in a tier list, a tier already, and like wrote like a short description for all of them. I was like, I tried really hard to give each game like something rather than just like one sentence or one line. So yeah, there's that. But some games it was just like I just couldn't think of anything. Like some games I put on a tier list, on a tier, just because of that. Like there's no real reason. Oh, there might be a reason, I just can't articulate why, you know, because I'm an ESL streamer. A blue light shines from the staff in Maiden's hand. Soon the scattered light in the air turns into dozens of ice crystals. It's Laplace, but she's corrupted. It's like in the main story. Also, Laplace is really short as well. Well, I think Maiden's just really tall. No comment. So there's only going to be C tier, S, A, B, and C. I even like made a graph on Google Sheets to see how many games I have in each list, and yeah, I don't need like a lower tier than C. C tier, I have it. It's just the thumbs down emote. That's just what it is. Laplace emits a blinding light, and the ice shards are shot down.
My attacks are completely ineffective. I can't keep this up.
You dare block the path of a hero? I will burn it all.
I'm left with no choice. I have to use the Kododama.
Ow. Laplace takes her fist and strikes Maiden in the jaw. Holy shit, it's like Cinderella and Siren.
You dare block the path of a hero? I will burn it.
Light particles begin to gather in the hand, which has a death grip on Maiden's jaw. Oh shit, she's running the choke slam in her.
Thankfully, I'm not too late.
Deus Ex Machina. Laplace steps back, narrowly avoiding guillotine sword strike. Holy shit, it's the pose. It's the main menu.
Guillotine?
I'll take it from here, Ice Rose. You'll have your moment to shine soon enough.
I mean, it's funny, Potter, but I don't want to like dilute it too much.
I can't believe this.
Like, I don't want like one tier to just have like one game in it. That'd be funny. She'll be funny. Hee hee.
Laplace, long time no see. No need to chit-chat. I, Guillotine de Mephisto, shall once again break the seal of the one-winged Dark Lord that slumbers.
You might be
within my
surprised at how many
eye.
games are in certain lists or certain tiers.
No.
I was pretty
Guillotine,
surprised.
Don't.
I had to like shift some ranks around because I was like, oh wait, there's actually a lot in this tier. So I was like, you know what? Did I really like this game?
Run wild, one-winged Dark Lord. Shine, ancient owl.
Extermination?
You dare block the...
Dead.
And with that, I've proven that I am stronger than the previous hero.
I told you not to use the lethal eye.
Oh shit.
Maiden, listen carefully. Do all the duties asked of you. As I said before, once I've been consumed by the one-winged Dark Lord, you must take me down and become the hero of the Ark. I've become an irregular. If you defeat me,
I guess you have to see next week, son.
you can resume your mission as part of the extrinsic squad. Simulation ending.
Guillotine!
One-winged Dark Lord has been awakened. Oh shit! All willpower is temporarily lost. Oh shit! I feel like ending it there as a cliffhanger would be more of an impact. Rather than the one before.
A beautiful start.
You take the aggro role for a second.
You're so cute, Commander.
Does anyone need a potion?
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
Does anyone need a potion?
Intermission.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Maybe I'll like over the weekend or something, I'll go over my entire notes and like rewrite some or something. The Intrinsic Squad, formed to subdue or kill NIKKEs who have become irregulars. Their very existence is classified. As a result, they have never felt a sense of belonging. Although they've always longed for such. They've longed for a home where they could form lasting relationships. A place where they could meet others who would accept them as they truly are. The One-Winged Dark Lord has regained its power. The One-Winged Dark Lord has rejected Guillotine's memories. Guillotine grips her head in pain as black smoke wafts out from her body and dissipates. Stink.
Guillotine.
Orders are orders. Irregulars must be defeated.
Boosh. Ba-boom. Guillotine swings her sword, sending an energy wave surging past Maiden's ear and causing a massive explosion behind her. Guillotine rushes up through the snow, kicked up by the explosion.
All irregulars must be eliminated.
Pantsu. Of course. The swords and shields clash again, and again, and again.
If Guillotine becomes an irregular, you are the only NIKKE who can do what must be done. If that situation comes, you will have to kill Guillotine yourself. Will you be able to do that, Maiden?
I'm sorry. Embraced by freezing air.
Don't lie, you saw it as well.
Yet so warm inside. Oh, great Scatty! Cover the enemy in thine breath. Time and dust.
That's a Shiva reference. After reciting incantation while blocking the violent sword strikes, crack. The air begins to freeze.
Oh, irregulars. Must be eliminated.
Even though the black aura emitting from Guillotine's eyes shatter Maiden's spell, she refuses to let any opportunity slip by.
Guillotine, there's something you forgot.
Ow. Maiden's right foot strikes Guillotine in the face, causing her to lose her balance. Maiden then takes her staff and strikes Guillotine in the abdomen.
I'm a battle mage. So now...
Maiden delivers a powerful spin kick that sends Guillotine flying backwards.
Please, stop!
So then, would you join my party for an adventure? I want to enter the first dungeon, but no one will join me. Or rather, no one is good enough for me.
Stop!
I've been through hell since I was transported to this world. But looking back, it's been a blast. You guys were right. Adventuring is best done with people you connect with.
Enough!
However, you will not become an irregular. I'll make sure that it doesn't happen. Even if I have to sacrifice this body, I will make sure you never become an irregular.
Stop it!
Activating the power of the Kodama. The power of Kodama resonates with the caster's emotions and amplifies them. Time for all except the caster has stopped. What Zabordo? Time for all except the caster has stopped. Everything stops. Even the snowflakes remain frozen in midair. In this static world, the only sound that can be heard are Maiden's low sobs.
I'm sorry.
Suddenly, Guillotine's voice echoes from somewhere.
Are you hurt?
Guillotine's voice comes from within the billowing plumes of black smoke.
This is...
As Maiden reaches out her hand, Guillotine's memories unfold before her eyes. Blue ball!
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Nemo's barking. Hold on.
Pitch perfect performance.
Hold on. Buh. Sorry, went to go look at Nemo, and my dad was telling me how he has this weird growth on his tongue. And I see it, and they look really disgusting. They look like white, like warts, so like cauliflower that's grown on his tongue. So I had to like Google and look around at what this is. So apparently it's a thing called oral papillomas. Oral papillomas. And it's like a viral... Apparently it's completely painless and harmless. It's a completely painless and harmless virus that are like growths that appear on skins of dogs. And they look like cauliflower. Apparently it's harmless and normal for dogs to contract this virus. And it appears after it appears when they're like young. And there's no real treatment. You have to just wait for it to disappear. And it's not contagious. It's species specific, so it's not contagious to humans or like cats. Only between like dogs and other dogs. Okay, so they acquire this disease usually between 6 months and 2 years. Although some dogs can be as young as 4 months. Yeah, Nemo's like 4 right now. Actually, he's 4. Dad's tongue. Yeah, we were checking. We were saying we're like, should we go get it checked out? I think we should get it checked out still. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, it's green. That's kind of cool. Also wrong Pokemon. What? Did you guys see that?
I'm trying to see my face. No, I don't really see that.
Yeah, she can't get through here, by the way. What's she gonna do, huh? What is she gonna do? He's a little too big to
Let's
like.
wrap things up quickly.
Yeah, whatever. Ow. So what is you gonna do about it? Haha. Ha!
Chat, I'm gonna mute myself. All right, I'm gonna go make a appointment to our local vet. All right, to have that checked out.
I can't wash my asshole because it'll clog the shower drain.
Okay, burp. But so I had to like I muted the game because I need like focus, right? I need complete silence when I'm talking to someone on the phone because I hate talking on the phone. Yeah, I made an appointment. So they can do 6 p.m. today, which is in an hour and a half. So around like 5:30, I gotta stop. So right now my dad wants to go wash Nemo really fast. But yeah, we should go today actually, because who knows when they'll be free next, because you know it's a holiday season. Hey, at least Nemo's gonna go out. He loves going in the car, I think. Very excited.
Are you hurt?
Huh?
Anyway, normal person.
You seem quite surprised. I suppose that's to be expected. You just saw the Grim Reaper incarnate. I strike fear in the hearts of NIKKEs. It's natural to be afraid. Just now, I defeated an irregular that wanted to do you harm. I have no intention of harming you, so don't worry.
Wow.
Hmm?
I want to be a NIKKE when I grow.
What did you just do? You just took down one of Big O's lackeys with a glance!
Stare.
That was amazing!
It was?
Don't tell me. You have the lethal eye?
Hmm? Lethal eye? What's that?
There's no need to pretend. I already know that you have the one-winged Dark Lord sealed within you.
The one-winged... what?
Oh, is this how Guillotine became like a chuny? Like she was actually normal until now.
I'm not entirely
until this lady.
sure I follow you. But are you saying that you're not afraid of me?
Afraid? Why would a member of the association fear a threat? You and I are on the same team.
If you say so. Anyway, I'll take you home, so follow me.
Wowie!
Wowie!
I think I get to meet the one holding the seal binding the one-winged Dark Lord. This is a day for the history books!
She became a weeb!
Are you going to stand there all day? Come inside.
I only promised to escort you to your house, not go inside.
I've been waiting for this day! A day when the one with the lethal eye would appear. Fate has brought you and me together. Who are we to deny it?
So her taking I guess Guillotine being like possessed in air quotes by the evil Dark Lord is like, it's all in your head, Luigi. She's literally just like, it's like a mental block, I guess. Like she's fine. It's just a mental hurdle, I suppose.
You've been going on about all sorts of weird stuff for a while now. I'm telling you, I'm not the one you're waiting for.
Oh, yes, you are. Whenever I spoke about the one possessing the lethal eye...
Nah, mind switches don't exist. Just don't think about it.
Who sealed away the one-winged Dark Lord and would save us from the Big O. No one believed me. They said I was making it all up and dismissed me entirely. Some of them even hit and bullied me.
Oh, okay, well that's a bit too far.
That's why they took me into the back alley earlier.
What?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
What?
The important thing is that you saved me today. You used your lethal eye to defeat those organization lackeys. All of my waiting, my suffering, has finally paid off. And since you saved me, I can't send you off without thanking you in some way, can I?
If that's what this is about, then...
Random question, but has anyone had like any success with dry shampoo? I remember I tried dry shampoo years ago, but it always made my hair messy and like disgusting. I feel like maybe I need it. because now that it's summer, feels like every day my hair is like miserable. It's basically shampoo and like a spray bottle. You just spray it on your hair and that's it. Huh? Yeah, I'll go BRB. I'll go BRB again, okay? Like 10 minutes or something.
kid.
Hey there.
Lord have mercy.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Wait a minute. Wait, no.
Who are they? Hey, hey, get no, off the bed. I don't want a cookie. Get that cookie away from me. I don't want a cookie. Fucking weirdos. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Get away from me. I don't want it.
Does Forsen have an adorable face like mine? I don't think so.
Okay, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I have an insane amount of energy. What about him? Does Forsen have a crazy amount of energy like me?
I mean, I don't think he's necessarily known for being the most energetic, but, you know, people still watch him.
People watch Forsen for other reasons, but I guarantee I'm naturally more entertaining.
Okay, well, why do people watch Forsen?
I feel like people watch Forsen due to force of habit.
Oh fucking, they're so nasty. You gotta try. I tried 3 times. I used 15 marshmallows. What a fucking waste of marshmallows. My mom is calling me while my hands are looking like this. No! I have to answer my mom. I have to answer my mom. I have to answer my mom. Oh fuck, I can't answer my mom. Ah shit. How do I mute? Oh fuck, I can't mute. I don't have these in my hands. Oh no. Oh no, my mom.
Hello?
Hey, Max, how are you?
What?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Wait, why do I hear farting?
Sorry, I had a little bit of stomach problems today.
What'd you eat?
I ate beans.
You ate what?
Jelly.
Jelly beans? Those don't make you fart. Beans make you fart, not jelly beans.
I love you and I hope you're having a good day.
Go away.
Yeah, let's take it. Take all this shit. Let's take all this shit.
It's locked.
Oh, I use the key, yeah? Oh.
It's locked.
Separation.
I like to suck on sweaty, moldy toes.
Look at this stupid little baby man crying. What are you crying about? Oh, little baby fell down? Yeah, keep crying. Keep crying. Probably crying because you're such a failure. Such a stupid little loser. Can't win any races. Yeah, keep crying. Yeah, walk away. Walk away from your problems. Go cry in a corner.
I'm not an M, I'm an S. If I had to pick between S and M, I'm an M. Oh, I'm an S.
Can go down, but I can also go up.
Woo! I fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh, fucking hell. Is there gonna be another? imagine going to afterlife and then like your diet just consists of coom. No. You have to just be slurping all day.
He left. Never saw him again. I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began...
Wait, it was a movie. They just paused it. The realization. 170 pulls together. Oh, sheesh. Okay, Neil, I don't have enough to do so many pulls.
I was really looking forward to seeing how our friend was going to overthrow the Garbage King.
I'd easily finish.
I'm sorry for all the delays, everybody. Can you find it in your hearts to forgive me? That was like 15 minutes because I had to go help my dad, you know, wash Nemo outside. And Nemo's like, he's still a wild little doggy. He's still like I don't know if he's scared, but he's still like wild when it comes to like showering and getting washed. And almost as washed as I am. Also when we go and dry him with the towel, he's still like, you know, he still thinks the towel is like a toy, so he ends up like, you know, biting it and stuff. It's like playing Matador, right? He's the bull, and we're just like shaking the towel like it's like a friggin' red cape. It's like ole. That's basically what he is like. Oh, and you got hit with ads. Nice. Okay, anyway, did you guys remember what happened in the story? So it turns out that guillotine was normal until this little lady turned into a weeb.
I suppose I can come inside.
I knew you'd understand. That's why you're my friend.
Friend?
I have to ask. Have you been bullied this entire time?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Everyone else is just jealous of my powers, that's all. I've been able to endure it, because it's all to avoid an even bigger disaster.
Can you do me a favor? For now, don't go talking about this to anyone. Lethal Eye, the One-Winged Dark Lord, all that stuff.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm positive. Otherwise, the Big O might find out that you know about them. So for now, only talk about this stuff with me. I'll come here from time to time to listen.
Has it already been a year since we met? You've already surpassed me. You really are amazing.
Oh no, she's crazy.
It's only natural. After all, the One-Winged Dark Lord is sealed within this body of mine. Who could
We lost her after a year.
within the virtual combat field?
Alright. I shall now pass my title unto you. The Guardian of Balance. The one who observes the world.
Have you seen the Jarhead?
What? Rita! Jar Jar Binks?
Have you not seen my spectacular performance? Am I not worthy of bearing the title Guardian of Balance?
Can you feel it?
Feel what?
The time has come. It is time for me to teach you my hidden technique. Teleportation.
Holy shit.
Come again?
You can teleport.
Watch and learn carefully. Here goes. L. Telema. Solus.
Holy shit, she actually vanished. Chloe dashes forward at full speed.
Wow. You're always teaching me new things.
Guillotine.
Hmm?
I could care less if you're muttering strange words. The fact that you've made a friend is already a step in the right direction. However, I thought you said this was urgent. You called me all the way out here for this? I skipped a meeting for this? Go back and submit a report immediately.
And this seems pretty important. Yo, yo, everybody, my name's Volume. Don't wear it out. Let me hear you scream.
This really hits you in the feels.
I know it's screaming.
Yeah, I can feel my blood pumping.
Guillotine? If you're familiar with Volume at all, could you possibly persuade her to sign this document with her real name?
This document?
I've told you before. I am the Reaper who leads NIKKEs to death. So long as I possess the lethal eye, I cannot befriend other NIKKEs. It is a most lonely fate indeed. If possible, I would have liked to fight alongside Absolute. They're said to be the strongest squad Elysion has ever formed. They are the guardians of this planet, like the mythological Cerberus guarding the gates of hell. Especially that blue-eyed little devil. Every time I see her, the one-winged Dark Lord sealed within my eye goes into a fit.
Blue-eyed little devil? Suyin?
However, I am glad that I at least have you.
Resty? I don't even know what eye color she has.
Guillotine, since you've grown accustomed to battles in the virtual combat field, I think it's time to start some new training methods.
Like what?
Just you wait. I'll need a bit of time to prepare, so let's meet here same time tomorrow.
All right.
Killing real people?
Exciting.
Oh.
Actually, I changed my mind. Let's change it to 2 days from now. I forgot that my parents will be home tomorrow. Are you ready?
Phew. Yes, everything is ready.
All right, then I'll install the Soul Transfer Circle.
Chloe draws a magic circle with a red crayon.
Now, Guillotine, place your hand on the Soul Transfer Circle and close your eyes. When you do, your soul will travel to another world. A world under threat from the Big O is calling for you.
Oh,
for
shit.
Guillotine, the hero.
Damn those Big O scum. Is putting one world in danger not enough for them? All right, there's no time to waste. Chloe, send me to that other world immediately.
All right, then.
Chloe opens her notebook, which is crammed full of pages of her handwriting.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a fertile
Sabor.
land where flowers perennially bloomed in their full glory.
Wait, this is how the intro began, actually.
The people of the land
If I
spent their
remember.
days breathing in the scent of these flowers,
Yeah.
carried by the warm breeze. And they lived happily. Are you ready?
Yes. Send me back to the moment where I join forces with the blue-eyed little devil and hunt down the monsters. To think I'll be able to fight side by side along with the other NIKKEs. The adventures in this world are so much fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
No, it's
makes all the
real.
time
What do
it
you
took
mean?
To prepare it, worth it. All right, Guillotine. Let's continue our adventure in this other world. Our exploits will one day be recorded in the Ice Dragon Saga.
She said it. That's the title of the event. Ice Dragon Saga.
Actually, I do have a question. Why did you set up the soul transfer circle outside today?
What a silly question. Your soul has now reached the front of the Demon King's castle. Soon, the final battle with the White Ice Dragon will take place. It's only fitting that we have a suitably large stage to match the grandeur of the situation.
I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Aww.
You're as perspicacious as ever, Chloe.
Aww.
Come to think of it, Guillotine. Before we start the adventure, there's something you should know.
What is it?
Not just anyone can enter the Demon King's castle. The entrance only opens to those with the courage to move forward. Keep that in mind.
Only those with the courage to move forward.
Oh, that's why the event and everything looks that way. Cause she's
I'll remember that.
remembering her friend's notebook.
Let's begin the adventure!
Beep, beep, beep.
Is that Ingrid?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but I've got to take this call. I'm supposed to go on an adventure. I'm busy. Fine. There's an irregular nearby? Where? Fine, I'll be right over.
What is it?
Chloe, stay somewhere safe. The adventure will have to wait.
On to our next story. A mass shooting took place in the city last night around 9 p.m.
Oh, then yeah.
Current reports state that 8 citizens were killed and more than 20 seriously injured. Citizens have gathered
Wow,
at
it's
the
like a
scene
circle.
to voice their anger.
Guillotine. Chloe is currently in a coma. She went outside saying she left her notebook, the Ice Dragon Sage, she called it, and got into an accident. I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
Oh my god.
A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
I got 4 more, and it's like 4:55 p.m. Do we have time? Do we have time?
Commander, be careful.
I want the last strike. You take the aggro role for a second.
Let's give you a little
We gotta speed run through this, right?
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
There you are. Let's go back. Guillotine?
Ingrid, this is because of me. I hesitated, and Chloe got hurt, and people died. I knew that NIKKE was irregular, and anything she said was complete gibberish. I knew that, and yet I still hesitated. Now look at what's happened. Innocent people are dead, and there's panic in the streets. And Chloe, my only friend, was injured, and I'm the one to blame. This is all my fault. All of it.
Guillotine, I told you. It's time to go back.
Go back? Go back to where? To Extrinsic? Back to the old routine? I couldn't even complete the one mission assigned to me. I wasn't able to protect the only friend I had left. Now there's nothing left for me. What do I have to go back to?
So then, will you remain standing still? Will you not move forward?
I told you, there's nothing left for me. Where would I go? For what?
Stop prevaricating and answer my question! I ask you again. Will you stand still? Or will you move forward? Because of this incident, the higher-ups have determined that you need backup. They've decided to assign a new recruit to the Extrinsic Squad.
Wait, she's the squad. Guillotine's just the one person squad. Huh? Well, that's a smart move by the government. Hey, let's make a squad that hunts down dangerous NIKKEs. Oh yeah, let's only make one.
Guillotine, if you're feeling lost and directionless, just make sure the new recruit doesn't suffer through the same things
what
you've
there's like
had to.
numerous irregulars, and you only have like one guy, literally one guy in a squad.
Perhaps in doing that, you might find the answers you seek. Also, I'm your superior. Whatever actions you take, I'll bear full responsibility. Don't try to take on every single burden by yourself. How's Maiden doing?
Can I ask you something, Ingrid? Is the way I speak weird? Maiden apparently got fed up with me and ran off.
I believe she just needs some time to get adjusted.
I think the whole Crow thing was maybe after, maybe that was like way in the future, not now. Who knows where Crow is? We're gonna need a side story with Crow to see where in the timeline it takes place.
And the result?
She passed. Maiden completed the mission on her own. Now she's capable of operating Sans Mi without any issue.
Sans Undertale? What?
Having said that, she's clearly still lacking compared to what I'm capable of. I'm worried.
What's the matter?
Maiden hasn't come out of her room all day.
Playing video games?
She seems to be playing some kind of video game.
Yeah.
She's not sleeping, that much is for certain. I wonder if she's okay.
This is all your fault for introducing her to bad habits.
What?
I was
When
worried
did we
there for
do
a
that?
minute.
Ugh.
Ingrid, are you listening? Ingrid.
What is it this time?
Oh no, remember she did. Remember her and Maiden did try to hunt down Suyin, remember? In the main story. But then like they could easily avoid they easily made it so their abilities don't work because they just made Jackal shut her ears off or whatever.
Maiden finally made a friend. Not an online one, but face to face.
Real friend. Whoa, this is probably the Trony event, the Trony and Alec
She's
one.
been meeting up with them quite often lately.
No wonder I haven't been able to get in touch with her. I must say, though, Guillotine, that you seem a bit sad.
What? Don't be ridiculous. This body of mine is more than capable of carrying the burden of this lonely destiny which has been thrust upon it. I do not need Maiden.
And then that was when Jackal and I forgot her name.
To bear this suffering.
That's when they became good, I guess you could say.
That's precisely
yeah, Viper. That's when Jackal and Viper became good
prevent.
afterwards.
I think thou doth protest too much.
Ingrid's a weed.
Just say, boss.
Very well. I'll say it again. Orders have been handed down from a high-ranking official in the central government. There are individuals plotting a terrorist attack in the Ark.
Oh, is that...
We are to deploy the extrinsic squad to apprehend the targets as quickly as possible. After which, you are to hand them over to the central government
maybe this
forces
is the
under
Alec
the
one.
MMR branch.
Oh, it is the Alec one. It's not Crow one.
Why don't you leave this mission to me? I don't see any reason for Maiden to be involved. I can handle this on my own.
These individuals you speak of, are they really the Electric Shock Squad?
Yes. Your next targets are Elig and Trony.
Oh my god.
How's Maiden
Dun
doing?
dun dun.
Ever since she failed her mission, she's been locked up in her room.
I see.
What happens next?
She is prohibited from returning to the extrinsic squad unless her memory is wiped, per the higher-ups' orders.
So she'll lose all her memories?
The higher-ups
Ingrid,
suck.
I have a favor to ask. If you can prevent them from erasing Maiden's memories, I'll carry out all of our future missions on my own. I'll hold myself fully responsible for her actions from here on out. Just please, whatever you do, don't have them wipe her memory.
You say you'll take responsibility for her actions. Do you know the ramifications of what you're saying?
Ingrid's voice does get kind of grating, yeah. But at least it's like unique. You know, I like it. It's like
course.
very raspy. I do like how it's like it's very unique.
Have you found an answer as to where you're going and what you're working towards?
I have, thanks to you.
I understand. Although it will be impossible for her to return to her squad. I'll do what I can to prevent her memories from being erased.
Thank you. And Ingrid, just in case, if an irregular emerges that even I can't handle...
Yeah, I think it fits her character, or the way she looks, and design.
Would there be a chance that Maiden could be reinstated?
You missed when she YouTube yelled all her lines. Yeah, me too. Oh.
If you were incapable of handling the situation on your own, then yes, there is a high likelihood that could happen.
What about if I become an irregular?
Although I doubt that would happen. If someone with special abilities like you, Maiden would be the only one capable of containing you. The top brass would have no choice but to reinstate her. You're not thinking of doing anything rash, are you?
Rash. I may be beyond saving, and will fall victim to the Winter's Bane within my heart. But I can at least prevent the White Ice Dragon from doing the same to my friend. There's nothing reckless about that, is there?
The memories before Maiden gradually fade. That was a really long memory. Inside a world where time stands still. Guillotine stands in front of Maiden, staring. Well, her eyes are closed. She's sleeping. I'm not sure if that's staring.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Let me recharge my mana.
Let's give you a little pat. Wait a moment, it will almost soon. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
We're almost there. Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can you sniff it? Maiden moves to approach Guillotine, but then stops.
Wait, what is this?
A status window pops up in between Maiden and Guillotine, separating them. System end simulation. All progress will be reset. Cancel confirmed.
You must carry out your duty, Maiden. If I am consumed by the one-winged Dark Lord, and I become an irregular, you must eliminate me and become a hero of the Ark.
Yes. You're right. As part of the extrinsic squad, I am duty-bound to defeat you. I must know how to distinguish between professional and personal affairs. I must keep my composure and do what must be done for the sake of the Ark. But...
Ooh, reference throwback to the beach one. I thought they were completely naked. Like for a second. But then I was like, no, wait.
But...
Two butts!
What is the point of being a hero if it means I can't extend my hand to you? I didn't like you at first. You know that. Whether it was the one-winged Dark Lord or the lethal eye, I didn't have a clue what you were talking about half the time.
Yeah.
I knew you were doing that to hide the pain inside you. It felt to me that you were pretending not to be lonely. I saw my own weakness reflected in you.
It's nice that these events have some sort of continuity
And that made me hate you even
by
more.
order of the release date.
But you were different from me. Even after you'd gone through such a terrifying ordeal, you didn't stop. You came all the way here for my sake. So you must keep going. I feel such an intense regret at having ever disliked you. So please, I'm asking you, don't stop. Keep going.
May reaches out and presses the cancel button. Status window that has been separating them disappears. Maiden cradles Guillotine's face in her hands.
You're the protagonist of this story. Stop copying the stories you heard from Chloe. Write an ending to this story. Not for me, not for Chloe. For you. Break this curse that the White Ice Dragon has buried deep within your heart. Don't do it for anyone else but yourself. Those who act according to their own beliefs are the true warriors. So Guillotine, now is the time you move forward.
Activating the power of the Kodama. The power of the Kodama resonates with the caster's emotions and amplifies them. Guillotine regains her will. Time starts to flow once again. Whoa! As has been said before, with overwhelming power comes consequences. And so Maiden collapses into Guillotine's arms upon using the power of the Kodama.
Maiden? Are you alright? Why didn't you defeat me?
Good question. I guess I don't have what it takes to be a secret agent for the central government. Also, you said so yourself. You wanted to enter the first dungeon and continue your adventure. Let's do it as a party. Let's defeat the White Ice Dragon together. After all, an adventure is something you do with those you care about.
Aww. The Extrinsic Squad, formed to subdue or kill NIKKEs have become irregular. Their very existence is classified. As a result, they have never felt a sense of belonging. Although they have always longed for such. They have longed for a home where they could form lasting relationships, a place where they can meet others who would accept them as they truly are. That is why they open their hearts to each other. Maidens join the party! Woo! 2 more?
Commander, be careful.
That's a good picture, and it's funny because I think that's a really old picture as well, actually.
Let me recharge my mana.
Pitch perfect performance.
It's gonna be. In the lobby of the Demon King Castle, an old notebook sits on the empty
Is that
throne.
the Ice Dragon Saga? It's been a while.
I'm willing to bet that opening this notebook will summon the final boss. Guillotine, our strategy hasn't changed.
I take the front, you take the rear.
DP? Oh.
I remember.
Good. Let's do this.
Yes. Let's see the ending to this story.
Guillotine opens the notebook. Warning! The White Ice Dragon has awakened. The Winter Bane is intensifying.
Let the battle begin!
The White Ice Dragon soars through the Demon King's castle, blue smoke billowing from its gaping
Maiden,
maw.
I'm counting on you.
Don't you
I see
worry.
Vesti?
Just focus on advancing. The head is probably its weak point. Get close and destroy it. I'll draw its attention for you.
Even before Maiden has finished talking, the white ice dragon belches its fiery breath. As Maiden blocks its fire inferno for her magic, the guillotine grips his sword tightly and charges forward. Countless raptures gather, blocking Guillotine's path.
Justice, fallen upon the infallible boundary, appears now as an intangible distortion. Final flame explosion!
Where did they show up? They kind of showed up out of nowhere. Vesti's rocket launcher cuts through the horde.
What an explosion! It's a work of art.
Vesti.
I told you she and I would come along once we were done cleaning up the village.
Volume.
Hey there, hero. I'll cover Maiden and Vesti. Don't worry about things over here. Bang!
The remnants of raptures that managed to survive the initial explosion are decimated by Volume's gunfire. Now, if only Volume was like more accurate to this and she was actually good. With the support of her party members, Guillotine advances towards the White Ice Dragon.
This is the end, White Ice Dragon!
If that commotion near the castle is any indication, I'd say the final battle has begun.
Thank you, Ingrid. I wouldn't have been able to get Volume and Vesti to castle safely if it weren't for you.
No need to thank me. I've wanted to give Siwin a piece of my mind for some time now. What about you? Don't you want to join in? It could very well be the last battle. You've come this far, after all. Are you sure you won't regret it?
It doesn't matter. I'm not the protagonist of this story. I'll leave it to Guillotine and Maiden to write the perfect ending. Hatsune Miku has to give the dragon the blunt. Smokizazaza, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's already dead.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
The beheaded body of the White Ice Dragon crashes to the ground.
Did we defeat it?
No, don't say that. When you say stuff like that.
I don't know if they forgot to like color in Maiden's like eye whites, because like her eye whites are like flesh colored, if you've noticed. You see it, right? Warning, the White Ice Dragon is furious.
That means the second phase isn't far behind.
The scattered remains of the rapture begin to cling to the White Ice Dragon. Another head begins to grow from the initial wound inflicted by Guillotine. Now fully coated in mechanical armor, the White Ice Dragon soars into the sky once again.
Everyone, prepare for battle. This time, we must defeat this beast once and for all.
No. I'll take care of the White Ice Dragon. I'll be the one who ends this story. If you're all right with that.
Try and end it with a flourish. Then, we'll go back together.
Worry not, Ice Rose. I, Guillotine de Mephisto, will not lose to a creature such as this.
Anime? You think there's gonna be an anime cutscene?
The finest ending there is.
I think there is.
Have at you, Ice Dragon.
I think there's gonna be an anime scene.
It's time to bring this saga to a close.
You didn't say that. You said time to bring down the curtain on this epic saga. Anime! Oh shit, anime.
You're the protagonist of this story. Don't do it for anyone else but yourself.
This is Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Those who act according to their own beliefs are the true warriors. So, Guillotine, now is the time you move forward.
And he sneaks. Holy shit, chills.
Maiden.
Chills.
It's all over.
That was amazing.
She's basically just Laplace, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Oh, that was easy. Thanks for the blesses. Nicely done.
I'd say so. That white ice dragon was no match for me.
Uh-oh. First, yeah, the animation was really short. I guess they ran out of budget. Holy, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, what the hell? Blue Eyes White Dragon is economy class, and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is first class. Is that what it is? But that animation was really fast.
What are you talking about? You only defeated that thing by the skin of your teeth. If we hadn't arrived when we had, the Winter's Bane would have engulfed the entire world by now.
Well,
An
adventure is more exciting when it's a close call, don't you think?
You're not wrong. It did make for an enjoyable adventure.
So it's time to go back now?
Huh? Already? But I haven't received my reward for defeating the final boss yet.
True.
I get to marry the commander and live happily ever after. That's the best part! And it hasn't even happened yet.
No, maiden, the best part is now. The blizzard stops and the sun shines in the sky. Starting off in the distant horizon, the simulation begins to crumble. And this is just the beginning.
I see. It's probably better to be marrying you in real life anyhow.
Aww. Aww, giving her the question marks.
I'll head back and file the marriage certificate.
Wait. Maiden?
You did well, partner. It's a real relief. Maiden may act a bit strange at times, but she's finally gained the courage to move forward again.
You're right. I'm glad you have to. I'm glad you have the courage to face. I'm glad you have the courage to face the future again, Guillotine.
It's a real weight off my shoulders.
I'll head back as well.
I'll be right behind you. Well then, are we the only ones left?
That we are.
I only have one thing to ask you. Was this a good story, Chloe? Or should I say, Ink?
Oh my god, Mr. President. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, when did you figure out it was me?
How could I, Guillotine de Mephisto, not figure it out? I know full well this isn't reality. That it's a world created inside a simulation.
Then why didn't you exit the simulation sooner? Why go through all this trouble?
Because I wanted a chance to finish the story I couldn't before.
She sounds like Paimon though, doesn't she? Ink.
I thought hoping for such a perfect ending was asking too much. But here we are. Anyway, Ink, I wanted to thank you, too.
Oink.
For giving me an opportunity to conclude this story.
You want to thank me? Huh? I didn't expect to hear you say that. I'm not entirely sure how to react. I don't know what to do, so I'll
I have a
here.
pink hoodie, but not thigh highs. Well, actually, I do have thigh highs. It's from the 2B cosplay. So, but the pink hoodie is not oversized though.
Oh, by the way.
Yes?
If you ask me, I I'd say this was a fine story. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Simulation clear.
Yay, rewards. I guess we have to wait until
one of foreboding and desolation.
Oh, chat, that was it. We gotta wait one more week. We gotta wait one more week for the actual real ending. This is not a real ending, by the way. This is just the this is the end of like the first part. So like we gotta wait one more week, and then the last stage for them to actually show the epilogue. That's how it works. Unless they decide for some reason to like change it and be like, oh, you know what? Let's give hard mode cutscenes for every single level. Hey, it's perfect timing. All right, well, that was Ice Dragon Saga. That was pretty good. Picked up on the second half, the latter half, when you learn more about Guillotine's past. It seems like that's what they plan on doing for the majority of these characters, right? For the characters they really want to like expand upon, they do like a huge story, a huge event story that's like voice acted. So Chloe is not dead, she's just in a coma. But are people in a coma basically dead?
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
And then this, when they wake up from the simulation, when they wake up from the simulation and get up from the simulation, this happens. This happens when they wake up.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh no, and then they die. And then that's the end. That's the end. And then Maiden gets her memories wiped. Doesn't she still have to get her memories wiped though? Because once again, she failed to do her mission or whatever. Right? Okay, well, you ready for me to get guillotine in this 110 pool? There's like 40 pools. We gotta click on the bunny girls for good luck, right?
You want to touch my tail? Then should I stick it out like this?
Stick the butt out, all right. And then we're gonna where's Noir? Touch.
When I'm around you, Pit Boss, I'm not embarrassed about how I look.
And then I guess Rouge counts as well, right? Where's
I'm not as scared of tails anymore. Thank you, High Roller.
I wonder if she says that because you finished her event, her event, and that's why she says that. It'd be cool if she did. It'd be cool if she says that after you do the event. Hey chat, well, that'll be it for me, right? Because we ought to go take Nemo to the vet. So I'll be back tomorrow for the Game Awards, right? The Game Awards start at around the same time that I stream, so like, I'll just be here same time, same place. I can't wait for Hawk Tour Girl to show up and be like, Bill Clinton, Hawk Tour, spit on that thing, buy my Bitcoin. Woo! I can't wait for her to show up and say that. Alright, you ready for us to get guillotine? And this 110 pool. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel. Wait. Wait, what manufacturer is she? I don't even know.
Nice to meet you. What are your orders? Leave it to
L.
me.
Oh shit.
Nice.
L?
Nice to meet you.
Meet to nice you.
Is
Here it
Dorothy
comes.
around here?
Here it comes.
I may be a mess. This shot
Here
will make
it
you
comes.
stronger. Hello, my name is...